Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
A guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh no, what has happened here? Chance, surely! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And
whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Après 9 minutes de jeu par le numéro 20, Eto'o.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Great vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Eto'o. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Eto'o. Pull it. He's looking wide. And he was quick to react. Oh, good spread. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. No, it's come to nothing. Paris Saint-Germain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Davids couldn't squeeze it through. Donadoni. It's Xabi Alonso. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, nice touch. And pull it! And no, just off target. Tries to pass it through. Best going face-to-face with his great rival. Ribéry. Pull it. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Some really good ball movement. Donatoni touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Best. That looks a good ball through. Well read, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Donatoni. Vieira. And Donatoni. Rummenigge. Shoots! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cannavaro.
1 minute.
We are into stoppage time. And it's Hullet. Cannavaro cuts it out. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9, Ribéry. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 11.
Borussia Dortmund get the ball rolling for the second period.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant from Donadoni!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Vieira. Ended up in no man's land. Surra.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pull it. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. Chance! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Bullet certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Vieira. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rummenigge. Zanetti. He is through here. Oh, takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Surra. Saliba. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xabi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a very decent ball, man. Donadoni! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Donadoni! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Rummenigge is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Best. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Best just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's having a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Surra. That pass has been well intercepted. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira played out towards the right wing. Best gets a good foot in there. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Borussia Dortmund moments now away from seeing this one out. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Some good work on the right flank here.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Opts to play it back. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. And that's it. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Donatoni claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround, victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway. Ribery! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Donatoni. Zanetti. He has found the way through. Donatoni. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Hullet. Donatoni. He's had a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's having a go!
Borussia Dortmund definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to play it through. Donatoni. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Le numéro 22.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic.
And it's Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. Oh, he's burst through! Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Played down the flank. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. That's a good ball out wide. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played, well played. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring.
Can he finish? Oh, good finish. Back to within one. Interesting. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played towards the front line. Borussia Dortmund can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Donadoni powering forward here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Rummenigge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Surra. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. That's it, 45 minutes up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. le numéro 9.
So we're off again.
Pour le remplacer.
Well, I
le
think in
numéro
these
12.
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking here to chip it through. Varane with the clearance. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And he's taking no chances there. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Donatoni, that's tidy, little pass back, and it's Xabi Alonso. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Referee's given a throw. Thuram. Xabi Alonso is always looking to break lines. He's a shot. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Thuram clears it away. And here's Hullet. Tries a shot! And over. Just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Xabi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. That's Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Xabi Alonso. Eto'o.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
60 minutes played. Thuram cuts out the pass. Davids wins the duel this time. Foot in. Now it's Eto'o. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Donatoni!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he stop it going out? Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted. It's Van Basten!
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's worked it through. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira. Rummenigge. Borussia Dortmund could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Best. tries one from range. Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Zanetti. This is a promising build-up.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's managed to gift it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge has been caught there, it's a foul. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Not the most accurate pass. Donadoni. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up. Oh, it's very... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Donatoni. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is a promising build-up. And this is Eto'o. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And he's heaved it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as...
Tries one from range! Too close for comfort. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Nice sequence of passes this. It's Eto'o! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Nicely spread. Now, can they get him away? Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Haaland. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Le numéro 21.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking to play him in. Borussia Dortmund currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Somewhat off target. And here's Eto'o. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Eto'o. Xavi Simons. The ball's gone astray. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Ronaldinho.
Donatoni. Oh, good effort! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Knocks it into space. Great ball, and can he finish? Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Haaland! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Edmilson. And it's Vieira.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, that was vital. Best. To Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found space here. Cleared away. Donatoni. Now it's Haaland. Passes coming off in quick succession here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we get things going again. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's onto this. Ronaldinho. Donatoni. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The message is clear, none shall pass. Edmilson looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best. He has found the way through. Now the ball in. Ronaldinho. Donatoni. Davids. Vieira does. He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ronaldinho finding himself in space. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Xavi Simons. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. Hangs one in. Header! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Chance for a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Eto'o. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking for options for movement. That is lovely. Donatoni. Edmilson. Borussia Dortmund suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Here's Vieira. This might spell danger. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! In he goes again. He's got a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone direct here. Well, they could break here. Surra. And it's Simons. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vieira wins the duel this time. He's on it. Can he get away? Donatoni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
Takes a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Vieira! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Best aims beyond the defence. It's Ibrahimovic! You've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, well measured. Not a hint of offside here. Ronaldinho! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And now he has two. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ronaldinho, and he was quick to react. Ibrahimovic. No way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Driving forward. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Eto'o taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is expertly dealt with.
Eto'o clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Eto'o. Hullet tries a shot! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
Shoots! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here. Ferran Torres with a definite foul there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferran Torres. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zanetti. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ronaldinho. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far, and he's had it nicked away.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. Burmo. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. De Bruyne. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lee Kang-in going forward. Looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Jong, still goalless at the moment. That's a little off target. And Bomo. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Matheus Cunha, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Jong. Lee Kang-in. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Villarreal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Cameroon really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that... Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Mateus. Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Lee Kang-in. Well, that pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Bruyne. Oh, important interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. That pass has been well intercepted. And Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much. Well read, nice interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Goes back. And it's De Jong. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bomo.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Messi.
That was lovely, that.
That is a great pick-out. He's found a way through. De Bruyne
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de souhaiter un excellent anniversaire au gardien du stade. Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 1. Le numéro 6.
They get things going
À leur
again.
place, le numéro 70.
Villarreal clearly
Le
have been the
numéro
better
18.
side here.
Changement.
So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Good steal, he just read it. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. That's a decent clearance. De Jong. Villarreal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Messi. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Lovely bit of skill. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance! Oh, good finish. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 13.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
À leur place,
So the first moment of real
le numéro
significance.
45.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is
Le
a
nombre
formidable
de
match-up.
spectateurs pour ce match,
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural
353.
instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
This is a promising build-up. Big chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Villarreal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the counter is on. White. Showing good feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed at the far Daddy Olmo! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Endrick in the hunt and looking threatening. Endrick! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Isco really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Villarreal find a position of real strength now. De Jong. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's been slipped through. He is through here. Endrick's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Villarreal are almost home and dry now. Dani Olmo. He's in a great position here. Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 2 then. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. We can run onto that. That's tidy. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Dani Olmo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's having a shot! And that's a good-looking ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Ronaldinho. Osimhen. That's the keeper's ball. That's a look and place it forward. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're underway. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Haaland. And it's De Jong. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Haaland is onto this. Odo. Dani Olmo. This is De Jong. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Scholes. Now, can they get him away?
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Dani Olmo. It's a quick one. It's made its way to him. And this is... And Messi!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's a little off target. Good ball, good take.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, nice one too, very nice. That is good alertness. And here's Haaland. And that is a little undercooked. De Jong. And it's De Jong. Flamengo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole...
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's heaved it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Danielson shoots! And he's stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Flamengo... Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Villarreal with the lead. Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Olmo. Villarreal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. White making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, great leap! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's White. Swings in across. He leaps for it! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Modric. Villarreal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Modric. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Villarreal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Down to business again. And here's Haaland. He's having a hit! Boy, he struck that clean.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi goes short. This looks promising. Modric. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Rodri. Haaland could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Messi. De Jong gets into a good position. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Nielsen does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. And he's found a way past. That is a crunching tackle. Flamengo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was... Chance! Modric. Silvestre. Looking to play him in. Messi. This is De Jong. Van Dijk. De Jong. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Rijkaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Silvestre has it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. De Jong looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe has the space to scheme.
Teremos uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Silvestre. And here's Batistuta. It's a loose ball. Quality ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A probing pass. Endrick in acres of space out wide. That's very neat. Endrick proves just a little bit too strong. Distributed tidily.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Kukcu. And it's Neymar. Isco. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Messi. Oh, it's Batistuta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Silvestre. Scholes.
Foram
Now
indicados
Modric.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now it's Endrick. Now can he goes for a shot? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Odo. And that is as far as it goes. Villarreal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.